Hello everybody. Today I'm talking about one of the very important topics, YouTube monetization, how to qualify for monetization and what to do not to lose that privilege, and what are the requirements and what are not allowed, and explanation of how it works. Okay? So, to get monetized on YouTube, the first requirement is you have to have 1,000 subscribers. Okay? Now, the more you have, the better it is. Because if you have, let's say, 1,001 subscriber, and a couple of your subscriber drops out or unsubscribes, you're dropped back to 999, you're not qualified. So you have to have a good base. Let's say wait until you are 1,050, maybe, give or take. This way you have some buffer. You have enough buffer that if a few subscribers drop out or unsubscribe, you are not demonetized because you don't meet the requirements. That's the number one. Number two requirement is 4,000 watch hour. Now this is kind of confusing. The 4,000 watch hours that it's required is not the total watch hours from the day one that you open your YouTube account. It's required from at the date that you hit the 1,000 subscriber, from that date, 365 days ago, to that date that you had 1,000 subscribers. So basically, the day that you apply for monetization, 365 days before that. So I have a good ruler here, which I'm going to explain, much easier way to explain it to you. Okay? So this is 12 years of your YouTube account. Let's say 12 years. This is the first year, second year, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. Let's say in the third year, you meet the 1,000 subscriber criteria. So once you meet here, they look at your past 1 year, only this window, this small window. Do you have 1,000 watch hours during this period? If you have 1,000 watch hours during this period, bingo, you're qualified. If you don't, you're not. Even though you do have 1,000 subscribers. These areas a year before that doesn't count. Once you do hit the 1,000 subscribers and you hit the watch hours, then this will move as you move. For example, how does it move? For example, you go to the first month of the next year. Now this area dropped out and it doesn't count anymore. So now this window counts. Same thing if you go to the 6th month of the following year. The first 6 months of the previous year drops out. Let me put this here so it slides easier. So now this area falls out. So basically as you move along, it only counts this past 12 months, nothing before that. This is the reason why some people's watch hours drop. They're like, okay, I had 4,000 watch hours a month ago. Why did my watch hour drop to 3,500? Because as time goes by, you lost this window, this section. So now you're to this section. So people in this era, let's say during this era, a lot of people watch your video, and then not enough people watch in this era, so to fill up that gap, so your watch hours drop. So your watch hours have to be continuously 4,000 hours. It can never drop from 4,000 hours. And only then you qualify to be monetized continuously. Should you drop from 4,000 hours, you disqualify from monetization. Okay? So that's why a lot of people don't understand that this moves along your YouTube age. And in every section of your YouTube channel age, in the past 12 months, you must meet 4,000 watch hours. Okay. The other one is you have to have a Google Adsense account. You have to have an account with Google. And the Adsense account, you punch in your name, your address, your information, your social security number, everything. They need to know your social security number because they are paying you and they need to report it to the IRS. Now, there are certain laws and requirements. I'm not an attorney to tell you exactly how that works, but if you make less than certain amount of money annually, they're not required to report it to the IRS. But some YouTube channels make hundreds of thousands of dollars, so they are required to report it there, and it's your responsibility to pay taxes on that income. Okay? Now, of course, you could write off some of the expenses you had to go through in order to create that video, which earned you that much money, but you still have to pay your taxes. Now, in addition to Google AdSense account, you have to have a bank account. You have to have a bank account that can take direct deposits. Not all banks can take direct deposit. Most of them do, like 99% of the banks can take direct deposit. Also, you have to have an account in a country where Google has a contract to run ads on your video. Excuse me. You have to have an account like in Europe, North America, South America. Most countries they do, but there are certain regions of the world where they don't run ads and there is no monetization. Okay. The second is you can't have any violations. What is violation on YouTube? There are certain types of violation that will disqualify you from monetization. Number one, you cannot have copyrighted videos, copyrighted music, copyrighted images, anything copyrighted in your videos. If you have a copyrighted video, you can only take a few seconds of it. 3 or 4 seconds, I'm not sure. I'm not an attorney, like I said, but no more than that. If you get up to, like, let's say 10 seconds of a video that's copyrighted, that's enough for you to be copyrighted on that and get a strike. And you know that. 1 strike demonetizes you, 2 strikes and 3 strikes will close your channel altogether. That is within the period of 30 days. So you could have a strike and behave good, and then 6-7 months later get another strike. That's not gonna diminish your channel. But if you continuously get within 30 days more than 1 or 2, you could go see the rules and regulations, but there's certain numbers and certain time. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is because they are subject to change. If I tell you how many strikes and how much time, that could change, and then this video will be invalid. That's why you need to go always update yourself with the policies, rules, regulations, and policies in order to abide by those policies and rules in order to stay within the boundaries of legality and continuously make money. Okay. The other one is you cannot have fake views or fake watch time. What does that mean? There are companies out there in different countries that will charge you a certain amount of fee and give you like fake subscribers, fake views, fake watch time, and that YouTube really dislikes that, and they will strike you for that. You will be demonetized, and if the violation continues, you could lose your channel. Now, why is that? The reason for that is it's a fair game. YouTube pays you to play ads on your channel, to show ads. Now, if you're faking that, if you're watching your own video from a different user account, or you're having your friends watch your video and leave the computer on and running, they will know that. They have a team specifically for this to catch people who are breaking the system or taking advantage of the system. See, YouTube gets paid from the advertisers, okay? So if an advertiser is not showing their ads to actual human beings, and they're bots, robots, or computers, servers, continuously playing videos fakely, the advertiser are actually wasting their money because nobody's watching their ads. So YouTube pays you because advertisers pays YouTube to run their ads in your video. Okay, it's simple as that. So it's honesty always pays off. You have to be honest when you're trying to make money on YouTube. Okay. The other thing is that you have to stick with a theme. You cannot have completely randomized videos not sticking with a theme. For example, if you have a technology tips, so you have to give computer tips, computer science tips. YouTube is technology, so if you're giving someone, like this video is a technology tip, I'm giving you a tip about how to get monetized on YouTube, so this is a technology tip. Now, I cannot be talking about chickens or something completely unrelated, or changing my channel theme to political opinions, or I don't know, all kinds of different things. You can't do that. You have to stick with the theme. Why is that important? It's important for YouTube to understand how to market your channel to advertisers. Let's say if I have a technology tip channel, right? And if a camera manufacturer wants to run an ad, or a GPS manufacturer wants to run an ad, they're going to choose my channel. But a camera manufacturer or a GPS manufacturer may not run their ad on a channel that's talking about animals. Maybe a dog food company will run an ad on an animal channel and stuff like that. This is an example, because a camera manufacturer could run an ad in an animal channel because people take pictures of animals. So, you get the picture. What I'm trying to say is that your channel must be displaying a certain theme for YouTube to understand how to monetize it, and how for you to make the most out of your channel. Okay? Once you meet all of the above requirements that I mentioned, you are abiding by their rules and regulations, you have 1,000 subscribers, you have 4,000 watch hours in the past 360 days, you have a Google Adsense account, you have a bank account, you have no violations, you have no fake views or subscribers, you have no copyrighted material, songs, videos, images, and you have a good theme. You're sticking with the same topic and everything. I mean, same theme of video, or topic of discussion or subject. After that, when you hit all these requirements, they will review your account. You don't immediately become monetized. They will review it. There's a team of YouTube experts and people who work behind the scenes 24/7 to review accounts and see if you qualify, and if you haven't done anything illegal or violations or whatnot. And if you do, then the review process could take anywhere from 2-3 days to 2-3 months. Believe me, it does vary for different people. And once you become monetized, they will send you an email and congratulate you and tell you that, okay, so today you're monetized, this and that. Now, one of the main questions people ask is that how much do you get paid for your videos? Now, that depends on the length of your video, how many ads can be placed on your video. Usually they say you get monetized if your videos are more than 10 minutes. That doesn't mean that if your videos are less than 10 minutes, you don't get paid for those. Because the longer the video, the more places they can place an ad on it. For example, if you have a 2-minute video, there is no room to put an ad in the middle. So they put an ad in the beginning, or maybe if you want to at the end. But if you have a 10, 20, 30-minute videos, then there could be an ad in the middle as placed somewhere. So that's why they say 10-minute videos are much better. Now, the amount of money you get paid is a completely complex calculation. Not everybody gets paid the same amount for the same watch time, because depending on your account, depending on the nature of your channel, what type of products you talk about or discuss, what kind of subject topic of discussion you have, what kind of videos you have, who are the advertiser, how much money the advertisers pay. So it could be anywhere. I'm telling you the range so you can get an idea. It could be anywhere from $19 to $20 for 1,000 views, or up to $3 per 1,000 views. So that's the range where it moves. It's quite a wide range. And the more famous you are, the more subscribers you have, the better you speak, the more likely you are to make more money. Now, I have an accent and I speak slow, so my videos are not as attractive for some viewers. They like people who talk very fast. I'm not a fast talker. So you have to get to the point and a less amount of time to attract more viewers. So these are what are important to know in order to get monetized. And I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe.